Alrighty, part 6. Let's grab your safety pin and separate the two strings that we sewed our gathering seam with. So you're going to pick one of those strings, and you're going to start creating a gather by gently pulling on it, and it's going to create some tension, and you're going to slide that fabric down the string away from where you're pulling. I recommend doing 2 strips. That way, if it breaks, you are okay. Now, you're going to create your gathering to be the same length as that waistband. Here I am just measuring and tying a knot in the ends once I have the right length. So here, I recommend taking your waist ties and doing a straight stitch. This is just going to add a little bit of extra security. As you can see, I lined up the edges. When you fill your basket, this is going to create a little bit more security and help that weight distribution without the ties ripping out. Alright, so we've got our ties on, and then we have our gathering. So this is the waistband, and so I'm just going to pin and fold over the waistband, making sure to line up the edges. Everything has been ironed, and we're going to start pinning in place. One tip that I do recommend doing is using your fingers to keep the top and bottom over each other without overlapping. This is going to make it so your seams match up and you don't have the top part that is sewn and that caught and the bottom part that missed. And it's just going to create a lot of frustration if you aren't careful. Alright, and then you just put the loop in the middle and pin it in place. And you can always take that gathering and kind of move it around to give it an even distribution. And pin it in place, like I said, all the way down. And then this is your final straight stitch. I put my seam pretty close to the edge. You can certainly put it between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch. I only did one down the side, waist, and up the other side. I also got kind of decorative on some of my other aprons where I did those really pretty decorative leaf or eyelet seams. But for now, I do recommend just doing a straight stitch just while you're beginning to learn. And voila! That is our last seam. So you just take a good look, get rid of any loose strings, and of course test it out. Alrighty, bye!